Hello guys, welcome back to another session. My name is Hoa and today we're going to be working on a Hatha class focusing mainly on hips. So without further ado, let's begin. We're going to start directly in our cross-leg position and we're going to make sure we're crossing the legs right in the center of the shins. Bring the feet slightly forward, more than usual. Bring your sitting bones well grounded so the glutes may want to go away a little bit. And start working on external rotation on the hips. Take a deep inhale, lengthen through the spine, make sure your feet are flexed. Reach the arms up, and as you exhale, go forward, 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 forward and down. Try to walk farther forward on every inhalation, finding length on the spine. And as you exhale, see if you can go farther forward and down. Keep grounding through your sitting bones and breathe. You should be feeling quite a deep opening happening on the hips. And if you're done, most likely you're already quite open, or you need to bring the feet farther forward and making sure the feet and the knees are aligned. Last deep inhale here. Good. And exhale. Perfect. Next inhale, walk with the hands back, come back to center and switch the legs. Same thing here, make sure you're crossing in the center of the shins, the feet are flexed, knees are right on top of the feet. Bring the glutes slightly out so you have more space to ground. Inhale, reach the arms up, and as you exhale, again, go forward, forward, forward and down. Try not to round too much through the spine. The idea is that the chest is leading forward, and then we try to drop the chest rather than the head on the exhalations. For 3, breathing deeply and slowly. And don't worry if you are not able to go so deep, this may be today for you. This is completely fine. Last deep inhale. Good. And 1. Slowly walk with the hands back. Take a deep inhale. Slowly lean forward towards your tabletop position. All fours. Make sure your hands, your shoulders are in one line, your knees, your hips are in one line, and we're going to start working with some hip mobility exercises. Take a deep inhale and extend your right leg back. Open the leg wide, okay? External rotation, and slowly bring the leg all the way forward, very, very slowly, until the foot reaches the outer part of the right hand. Left knee comes back a little bit, lengthen through the spine, open the chest, and as you exhale, see if you can walk with the hands forward, dropping the chest slightly. Feel free to stay still or to move gently side to side. Of course, if you want extra intensity, flex the feet and press the heel back. Try to go lower on your hips, farther forward and down on your chest and your upper body, and breathe. For 3, very nice. 2, good. And 1, take a deep inhale, lift the chest slightly on the exhale, walk with the hands to the left 45 degrees, so you start feeling some opening on the right side of the torso. And again, try to go forward and down and breathe. For 3, slow and long breaths here. 2, nice. And 1, slowly come back to the center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring the left knee down to the mat. We're going to try to open up through the left shoulder. So first option, feel free to bring the left arm up. Or if you feel comfortable, right forearm may go on the mat. And we try to open from here. Try to lengthen through the left arm more and more on the inhales. Make sure both shoulders try to be in one vertical line. And we breathe. Very good. For 2 more breaths. Nice. And 1. Slowly bring the left hand to the floor. Inhale, right arm up and back. Feel free to twist, to look to the right fingers. If you feel comfortable, bend the back leg and reach the foot with your right hand. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, exhale, start twisting. Look over the right shoulder and breathe. For 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Slowly inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Take a deep inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, extend your right leg. Again, inhale, bend the knee, go forward. Exhale, extend the leg. Good. Inhale, bend the knee, go forward. Exhale, extend the leg. One more, a little different. Inhale, bend the knee, go forward. Exhale, extend the back leg first, and then extend the front leg after. If you can, ground the back heel onto the mat, maybe lift the right toes. Walk forward and try to go all the way down, feeling the opening on the hamstrings, on the calf of the right leg. And we breathe. Long pyramid pose. For 2. Very good. And 1. Slowly inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend both your knees. Place your left knee down onto the mat. Both hands on top of the right knee. Become long. Open up through the chest. Feel free to stay here. If you can, point the back foot. If you're comfortable, hands on the hips, pushing forward slightly in order for you to feel more opening on the left hip flexors. Shoulders back, elbows in. And we breathe. For 3. On every inhalation, try to find more length. On every exhalation, try to find more depth. 2. Nice. And 1. See if you can flex the back foot. Place the toes down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the heel up. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, drop it down. Again, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. Last one with a hold. Inhale, lift, hold, and breathe. 4, 3. Make sure the left foot is flexed and is trying to reach higher and higher every time. 2. Good. And 1. Left hand grabs the left foot. Inhale deep. Exhale, try to bring the foot closer and closer to the glutes. Maybe extend the right arm, chin mudra, or maybe hand onto the knee, whatever feels best for you. And breathe. Spine long, chest open. Try to bring the chest facing forward. 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly release. Bring the hands on the mat farther away from the foot. And see if you can slide or walk with your right foot to the left. If that feels okay, drop the right knee down. Try to drop the left hip down. Bring the hands back. Lift the chest. Open up. Hips forward. Shoulders back. And we breathe. For 3. On each inhalation, try to become longer. 2. Nice. Once last, inhale. And 1. We repeat the same thing we were doing before. Flex the foot. If you can, inhale, lift the heel up. Exhale, back down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. Last one. Inhale up. Hold for 3. Slow and long breaths. 2. 1. Left hand grabs the foot. One more time. Try to pull as much as you feel comfortable today. And breathe. Good. For 3. 2. Very good. And 1. Slowly release. Bring the hands farther forward and drop down. Slow and long breaths here. Good. 4, 3. Very nice. 2. And 1. Slowly walk with the hands back a little bit, extend the arms, and if you can, bring the left arm across over to the right, extend the right arm forward, twist gently. Notice that as you try to drop the left shoulder, the left hip tries to follow, a bit more opening happens onto the right hip. And we breathe. Good. 4, 3. On each inhale, try to find more length. 2, on every exhale, see if you can ground a little deeper. Last one, inhale. And exhale, perfect. Slowly bring the right hand close to you. Both hands onto the mat. Inhale deep. And exhale, step back into all fours. Move the hips. Try to release some tension. Very nice. For 2 more breaths. And 1, perfect. We'll repeat on the left side. Same thing, inhale, extend the leg. We're going to try to work on opening as well as externally rotating. Toes facing to the left, inhale. Slowly lift the foot, bring it all the way towards the outer part of the left hand. Place the foot down. Bring the right knee back a little bit. Take a deep inhale, become long. On the exhale, walk with the hands forward. Remember, if you can, flexing the back foot, pressing the heel back to create more tension, more opening. And we breathe. For 3. 2. And 1. Slowly inhale, lift the chest slightly. Exhale, walk with your hands to the right 45 degrees and then try to go down. Keep breathing. Keep grounding. Keep going deeper. 4, 3. Good. 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly bring the hands back to center. Drop the right knee down. Left hand maybe inside of the left foot. Right arm up. If this feels comfortable for you, left forearm onto the mat. Right arm up. And we breathe. Try to maintain both shoulders, remember, in one vertical line. 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly bring the right hand onto the mat. Inhale, bring the left arm up and back. Twist, look to the left fingers. If this feels okay for you, bend the right leg. Try to reach with the left hand the foot. And see if you can open up, if you can twist more. If you can bring the heel a bit closer to you. And breathe for 3. Very nice. 2. And 1. Slowly inhale, left arm up. And exhale, bring it back down. We're going to move into the hamstrings. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, extend your left leg. Slowly inhale, lean forward, bend the knee. Exhale deeply. Try to come back. Inhale, slowly go forward, bend the knee. Nice. Exhale, come back. Inhale, go forward. Last one, flexing through the back foot. Extend the leg. Exhale, push, extending through the front leg. Maybe walking with the hands forward, maybe grounding through the back heel by bringing the foot 45 degrees. And we breathe, engaging gently through the left quads. For 3. 2, and 1. Perfect. Slowly bend both your knees. Bring the right knee onto the mat. Bring the left hand, the right hand onto the left knee. Maybe point the back foot. Maybe bring the hands on the hips. Push the hips forward. Make sure you're long, you're open, the shoulders are back, and the elbows go in. And breathe. Start feeling the opening on the hip flexors. Good. For 2 more breaths. Nice. And 1. Slowly flex the back foot. Take a deep inhale, lift the heel up. Exhale, bring the foot down. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, back down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one with a hold. Inhale, hold. For 3, try to bring the heel higher and higher. 2, good. 1, see if you can reach the foot with your right hand. Maybe start pulling or pushing, but try to bring the heel closer and closer to the glutes. Make sure the chest tries to face forward and breathe. For 3, very nice. 2, good. And 1, slowly release. Bring both your hands onto the mat. Inhale deep and slowly start walking with your left foot to the right. Drop the left knee. If you feel it's too much for you going towards a 90-degree angle, feel free to bring the foot closer to the hips. That's going to make it a bit more comfortable. Okay? Try to see if you can flex through the front foot. Lengthen through the spine. See if you can bring the hands back a little bit to create more lift, more length, more opening. And we breathe. Try to drop your right hip down towards the floor. Good. 2. Nice. And 1. Perfect. We're going to do something very similar that we were doing before. So when you're ready, flex through the back foot. Take a deep inhale, lift the foot up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down, last one. Inhale up, hold for 3. Try to really bring it closer. 2. Nice. 1. See if you can grab with the right hand, the right foot. Inhale deep as you exhale. Pull as close to the glutes as possible. And breathe. Good. For 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Slowly release. Bring the hands down onto the mat. Lengthen through the spine and exhale. Go forward and down. Breathing deeply and slowly here. For 3. 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly walk with your hands back a little bit. Extend your arms. See if you can slide the right arm all the way to the left. Extend your left arm forward. Look towards the left. See if you can try to ground through your right hip so the left hip starts opening more. And we breathe. For 3. 2. 1. Slowly bring the left hand close to you. Push the floor away. Come back to center. Inhale. And as you exhale, step back into all fours. Start moving the hips a little bit in all directions to release some tension. For 3. Nice. 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly coming back into your child's pose. Wide knees, child's pose, so you can drop the chest for a moment. Feel free to stay still. Feel free to move gently side to side, wherever feels best for you right now. For 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Perfect. When you're ready, come back into all fours. Move into the long side of the mat. We're going to start working on our middle splits exercises. Start by bringing the knees away as much as you feel comfortable right now into this frog pose with the feet flexed, toes facing to the sides. Maybe bring the forearms down to the mat. If you feel comfortable, extend the arms and try to drop the chest. We try to work on anterior tilting the pelvis. That means the glutes try to look up to the ceiling. When we do that, it's going to be a little bit more comfortable to open up. And we breathe. Slow and long breaths. Nice. For 3. Work on that rotation of your hips. 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly come back. Take a deep inhale and extend your left leg to the left. See if you can slide the foot a little bit more. If you feel you can open a little bit more. We're going to try to move gently in order for us to find some space. Start moving gently forward and back first. Start exploring through the area. For 3. 2. Good. And 1. Slowly come back to the center, and as we were doing before with both our knees, we're going to try to bring the chest down, working on that anterior tilt on the pelvis, dropping the chest, and we breathe. For 3. 2. Good. And 1. Good. Slowly bring your hands, your elbows back to place. Bend your left knee. We'll repeat on the other side. Extend your right leg. Same thing. We start gently moving forward and back first. Try to find what is the sweet spot for you. It's going to be different for everyone depending our physiognomy, our anatomy. So try to explore your body to see where is best for you to hold, to pay a little bit more of attention. 2 more breaths here. Nice. And 1. When you're ready, become long on your spine. Feel free to stay here, maybe dropping the chest, maybe extend the arms, and again, see if you can bring the chest down onto the mat. And we breathe. Good. For 3. 2. Good. And 1. Slowly come back. We're going to go into our last one. We try to do both legs together, so slowly extend both your legs. See if you can open up a little bit more. Same thing, maybe your forearms are on the mat. Maybe you are with your hands on the mat. That's okay. Wherever you are, it's perfect. We're going to start again, playing gently by moving the hips forward and back. Notice what happens when you externally rotate the legs or when you internally rotate. Maybe try with one, with the other. See what is happening on your hips. Make sure your knees are not feeling any tension. When you're ready, feel free to maybe bring the forearms down, maybe extend the arms, maybe try to drop the chest. And breathe. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Slowly bring your forearms back, bend the knees, come back into the position we were when we started. Notice if there's any difference on your hips. Bring your hands back, try to come into seated. Your toes are still facing out. See if you can go back as much as you feel comfortable. Notice what is happening on the adductor muscles. Maybe this is fine. Maybe you can bring the hands on the hips. Maybe you can bring the hands back. Notice the opening happening right now on the inner legs. If you're comfortable, try to lean back a tiny bit more and breathe. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly see if you can push your hips forward, lifting slightly through the chest into a very gentle back bend. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop the hips once more. See if you can go a little deeper. For 3, very good. 2, and 1. Perfect. Slowly come back to the center. Bring the knees closer together. Sit down on the side. Extend the legs. Shake the legs up and down, side to side, to release some tension. It may feel quite uncomfortable right now. It's a little bit intense. We're going to move, now that we are quite open, into our butterfly pose. Let's see how deep we can move into our butterfly. So when you're ready, bring your feet together. Okay, I'll show you from this angle. We're going to do an exercise where we start by opening the feet wide. At the same time, we press with the elbows down onto the legs, spine long. And if you feel comfortable, try to lean forward and down. Breathing deeply and slowly. On each inhalation, the spine lengthens. The chest opens. On the exhalations, we try to go farther forward and down. And we breathe. Good. For 3. Good. 2. And 1. Slowly inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring the hands back, release through that fold, but at the same time try to keep pressing your knees down, a little bit active. So we're not completely relaxing and bring the legs up. Instead we press down. We're just relaxing through the upper body. Last deep inhale here. Good. And 1. We'll repeat one more time like this. Try to go as deep as you feel comfortable today. First open up, lengthen through the spine, inhale. On the exhale, try to go forward and down. And we breathe. For 3. Nice. 2. Good. And 1. Slowly come back up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring the knees together. Move the legs side to side to release some tension. Good. And to conclude, we're going to move onto the floor to do our last hip openers from the ground. Okay? So when you're ready, extend your legs. Very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, start coming down. until we reach the floor. Okay, we're going to start by bringing the right leg up. See if you can grab the big toe with the first two fingers and thumb of the right hand. If that feels very uncomfortable, feel free to grab the calf or the hamstring with both your hands, fingers interlocked, and we try to push back, to pull back, okay? If you feel comfortable by grabbing the foot, try to bring the right shoulder down towards the floor. Left hand, if it's free, bring it onto the left thigh and press down. And try to lengthen, to lift, and with the arm to pull. And we breathe. Good. For 3. Nice. On every exhale, shoulder tries to drop a little bit more. 2. Good. And 1. Slowly take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, open up to the right. If you can, look over to the left shoulder. See how deep you can go by bringing the foot lower, or if this is too much, you can always bend the knee and press the inner knee with your hand instead. For 2 more breaths, try to make sure both your hips, your sitting bones are on the floor. And 1. Slowly take a deep inhale, come back up to center. We're going to work into a twist. Left hand grabs the outer knee or the outer edge of the foot. And then slowly try to twist, bringing the leg out to the side. Extend the right arm to the right. Look to the right fingers. If you feel comfortable here, you may want to go deeper. Bend your back leg. Reach with your right hand the foot. And then try to ground again. And we breathe. For 3, 2, nice. And 1, slowly release. Come back to center. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, drop the leg. We switch. Inhale, left leg up. Grab the big toe, otherwise interlock and grab the hamstring or calf. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, drop the left shoulder. Keep lengthening through the leg. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale deep. As you exhale, open up to the side. Feel free, if you feel comfortable here grabbing the big toe, you could potentially grab the heel. That will allow you to work more on external rotation of the leg, and it may feel a little bit more intense. We breathe. For 3, 2, nice. And 1. When you're ready, come back to center. Switch hands, grabbing the outer part of the foot or of the knee. Try to ground through the knee or foot. Left arm facing to the left, or if you feel comfortable, bend through the right leg, grab with your left hand the right foot. Ground your shoulders and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release. Come back to center. And very slowly, we're gonna come back to laying down onto the mat. Make sure your vertebrae are fully grounded on the mat. If that's not the case, feel free to hug your knees quickly, squeezing the knees to the chest, maybe moving into your happy baby pose. And when you feel that your vertebrae are fully grounded, then very slowly we're gonna allow the legs to drop. Extending the legs, separating the feet about the width of the mat, separating the arms from the upper body, palms facing upward, eyes closed. Getting into our Shavasana, our relaxing pose. Try to make sure each and every part of your body is relaxing more and more on every exhalation. Feel as if your body was melting on the mat. Try to release all tension. Come back to a state of pure relaxation and awareness. Notice what is happening within. Feel free to stay here for as long as you wish. If you are with me, very slowly start bringing your awareness into your body. Move the toes, the fingers, hands, feet, and neck. When you're ready, stretch completely. Bend your knees. Lean onto one side, and with the help of your hands, slowly come into your seated position. Making sure your spine is long, shoulders are gently back, hands anywhere that feels comfortable. And take a moment here to observe what is happening in your body, what is happening in your mind, what is happening in your breath. Is there any connection between the three? And if you find any pleasant sensation, try to consciously maintain that for the rest of the day, hopefully for the days to come too. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale deep and exhale. Once last, inhale and exhale. Slowly relax the neck, chin to chest, and very slowly and gently we will open our eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, remember, feel free to write in the comments, maybe subscribe to my channel if you're not already, for more yoga classes. Again, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Namaste.